Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most vital organs in our body, our lungs. These incredible structures not only keep us alive by allowing us to breathe, but also play crucial roles in many bodily functions. Let's explore the lungs in detail, uncovering how they work, their anatomical features, and some astonishing fun facts you may not know. First things first, let's talk about lung anatomy. Each of us has two lungs, the right lung and the left lung. Interestingly, the right lung is larger and heavier than the left one, which is slightly smaller to accommodate the heart on that side. 5. The structure of each lung is divided into lobes. The right lung has 3 lobes, the superior, middle, and inferior, while the left lung has 2 lobes, the superior and inferior. This asymmetry is a crucial adaptation for our bodies. Each lobe contains thousands of bronchi, which branch into smaller bronchioles that end in tiny air sacs known as alveoli. Now here's an astonishing fact. These alveoli are covered in a network of capillaries that are just 1 cell thick. This thin barrier is essential for efficient gas exchange. Alveoli are also lined with a substance called surfactant, which reduces surface tension and prevents the alveoli from collapsing. Without surfactant, the lungs would become stiff and unable to expand properly. An adult lung can hold about 6 liters of air when fully inflated, but did you know that most of us use only about 500 milliliters with each breath? This means that we have a significant lung capacity that we don't always utilize. So, how do our lungs actually work? Let's follow the path of air as it makes its way through the respiratory system. When you inhale, air travels through your nose or mouth, where it is warmed, moistened, and filtered. It then moves down the trachea, which bifurcates into the right and left bronchi. The bronchi branch off into smaller bronchioles, and finally lead to the alveoli. Here's where the magic happens: gas exchange. Within the alveoli, oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses into the blood in the capillaries, while carbon dioxide, a waste product from our cells, moves from the blood into the alveoli to be exhaled. This process is called external respiration. But did you know that our lungs also perform internal respiration? This occurs when oxygen is transported via red blood cells to cells throughout the body, where it is exchanged for carbon dioxide produced through cellular metabolism. The entire process of inhalation and exhalation is regulated by the diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle located beneath the lungs. When the diaphragm contracts, it moves downward, creating a vacuum that allows air to enter the lungs. When it relaxes, air is pushed out. Before we continue, let's explore some important terms related to lung health and capacity. Title: Volume. The amount of air you breathe in and out at rest is about 500 millimoles. Vital capacity. This is the maximum amount of air you can expel from your lungs after a maximum inhalation, usually around 3 to 5 liters in healthy adults. Inspiratory reserve volume. The extra amount of air that can be inhaled after a normal inhalation. Expiratory reserve volume. The extra air that can be exhaled after a normal exhalation. Residual volume. This is the amount of air that remains in the lungs after a forceful exhale to prevent lung collapse. Measuring these volumes can provide vital information about lung health and function. Healthcare professionals often use spirometry to assess lung capacity and diagnose conditions like asthma or COPD. Now let's delve deeper into the tissues that make up our lungs. The lung structure isn't uniform. It's composed of several different types of cells, each playing a unique role in lung function. Epithelial cells. These line the airways and alveoli, providing a barrier against pathogens and particulates. They also help in the secretion of mucus, which traps foreign particles. Type I and Type II alveolar cells. Type I cells are primarily responsible for the gas exchange process due to their extensive surface area, while Type II cells produce surfactant, essential for keeping alveoli open. Macrophages. These immune cells reside within the alveoli and play a key role in removing debris and pathogens. Whenever you breathe in pollutants or bacteria, macrophages leap into action to clean your lungs. Endothelial cells. These make up the walls of the capillaries surrounding the alveoli and facilitate the exchange of gases. This complex structure allows the lungs to efficiently carry out their double duty, facilitating breathing and protecting against harmful invaders. Isn't it fascinating how the body has optimized these cells to work together for our survival? While our lungs are incredibly resilient, they are also susceptible to various diseases and disorders. Here are some of the most common ones. Asthma, a chronic condition characterized by inflammation and narrowing of the airways, leading to wheezing, shortness of breath, and coughing. Asthma attacks can be triggered by allergens, exercise, or changes in weather. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. This umbrella term covers conditions like emphysema and chronic bronchitis. COPD is primarily caused by long-term exposure to lung irritants, especially smoking, and is characterized by ongoing respiratory symptoms and airflow limitation. Lung cancer. Often associated with smoking, lung cancer can also occur in non-smokers and has various types including non-small cell lung cancer and small cell lung cancer. Early detection is crucial for improving outcomes. Pneumonia, an infection that inflames the air sacs in one or both lungs. It can be caused by bacteria, viruses, or fungi and can fill the alveoli with fluid, making it difficult to breathe. Interstitial lung disease, a group of diseases that cause scarring of the lung tissue, leading to stiffness and difficulty in breathing. Recognizing the symptoms associated with these conditions is important, as early intervention can significantly improve quality of life. Key preventive measures include avoiding smoking, getting vaccinated, and managing conditions like allergies and asthma effectively. Let's transition to how we can take good care of our lungs to ensure they remain healthy throughout our lives. Here are some actionable tips. Quit smoking. If you smoke, quitting is the single best thing you can do for your lung health. Seek support through counseling or cessation aids. Exercise regularly. Physical activity strengthens your respiratory muscles, increases lung capacity, and improves overall cardiovascular health. Activities like swimming and jogging are particularly beneficial. Healthy diet. A balanced diet rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, especially fruits and vegetables, can support lung health. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, like fish and flaxseed, are also recommended. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps keep mucosal linings in the lungs hydrated, aiding mucus clearance. Practice deep breathing. Engage in deep breathing exercises as they help improve lung efficiency and increase oxygen intake. Techniques like diaphragmatic breathing or pursed lip breathing can be particularly effective. Avoid environmental pollutants. Minimize exposure to pollution and chemical irritants, both indoors and outdoors. Use air purifiers at home if needed. By adopting these healthy habits, you can significantly improve your lung function and overall health. And now, let's wrap up with some fun facts about our lungs that might just blow your mind. Did you know? The surface area of all the alveoli in your lungs is roughly the size of a tennis court. That's a lot of space for gas exchange. Your lungs are able to expand. When exercising, your lungs can increase their capacity by 10 times. Unique fingerprints. Just like your fingerprints, no two lungs are exactly the same. Their structure can vary from person to person. Lung disease prevalence. Asthma affects approximately 300 million people worldwide. These fun facts show just how remarkable our lungs truly are. We hope you enjoyed this in-depth exploration of the lungs and learned some amazing insights. Remember, Our lungs are remarkable organs that allow us to engage with the world around us.